U.S. military veterans of Igbo descent has once again asked Tinubu to release Kanu and return Nigeria to regional autonomy. This group, an influential organization comprising the former U.S. military personnel of Igbo heritage, argues that the current political and security climate in Nigeria is unsustainable and risks leading the country towards severe instability. The United States military veterans of Igbo descent has issued a resounding warning to the President Bola Tinubu-led Nigerian government while calling for the immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. They also demanded the restoration of Nigeria's regional autonomy as defined in the 1960 to 1963 constitutional framework. The organization, an influential organization comprising the former U.S. military personnel of Igbo heritage, argues that the current political and society climate in Nigeria is unsustainable and risks leading the country towards severe instability. They stress that returning to the 1960 to 1963 regional autonomy model would provide a framework for equitable governance and address long-standing grievances. In a statement signed by Chief Dr. Sylvester Onya, the president of the organization, and he issued through the secretary, Dr. Goson Obiago. It was stated that the only way to address Nigerian socio-economic and society and security problems is to return the country to the 1960 to 1963 regional autonomy. The statement read, in 2017, shortly after the leader of the Biafra indigenous people was freed from illegal detention, that is Nnamdi Kanu, the late Professor Ben Nwambweze, Evangelist Elot U. Oko, and the Southeast governors met in Enugu State to discuss the demand of the Biafran people. On August 30, 2017, Nnamdi Kanu made these demands before the Southeast governors, who were chaired by Engineer Dave Omaye. Kanu's demand included make Enugu a Grade 1 international airport so that our people in different parts of the world can easily fly in without having to stop over first in any part of Nigeria. He demanded that the river Niger be dredged to reduce the heavy loss of importation which our people who dominate the sector painfully bear. Onya said that Kanu also demanded that Owerri Airport, which our people contributed money to build in the days of Governor Sam Mbuyikwe, be upgraded to a functional cargo airport. According to him, he equally demanded that Port Harcourt Seaport be made to operate in full capacity so that big ships can breathe in there. Nnamdi Kanu demanded the revival of all marble industries in the southeast and south-south to provide job opportunities for thousands of our youth and graduates from higher institutions. He explained that following announcement of his demands to the southeast, Nnamdi Kanu reiterated that if they failed to address these problems, Biafrans will demand a referendum on their status as foreigners in Nigeria. At that point, Professor Ben Nwambweze informed him that Nigeria was better off under the 1960s to 1963 Constitution, a restructured Nigeria. Respecting Prof. Ben Nwambweze as his father, he consented to restructuring along 1960 to 1963 Constitution up until 2 weeks later, when Nigerian government security agent broke into his home in Isama Afaruku Ibuku, Umuahia, North Abia State of Nigeria, and killed 28 persons. Some of you today called him names and even called him a terrorist because you did not know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood for. Onya stated, many lives were lost when Biafrans were imprisoned in all government detention facilities across Nigeria. Some of them were shot and killed, but no account of their deaths were provided, just because they were Biafrans. His parents died because they were unable to withstand the shock, in light of the fact that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still being held without authorization. Both the North and South have agreed that Nigeria should be restructured. Onya added that the Southeast Development Commission was something that the East is proud of. It wasn't accidental, rather, it was the outcome of the very change agitation that the IPOB and its leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, supported. Isn't this the second or the third time such letter they wrote to Tinubu? And why do they think this will scare him into releasing the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra? It is not about getting scared. It is about making their intentions known and getting him to see reason. Only cowards see every statement as a threat. Okay, useless and Igbophobia idiots. I thought you already died. I wonder why fools. Okay, please. These are reactions from Nigerians. Sorry, that is really very harsh. So, guys, these are the U.S. military veterans of Igbo descent, sending President Bola Ahmed Tinubu warning, calling for the immediate release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So guys, what's your take on this? Let's hear from you. Kindly drop your comments below the comment